Oh no.
Greetings, Mother. I found a willing
They're all
subject
dead.
for you. Payment has already been discussed, of course.
There's nobody here. Okay, I'll sit in the chair.
I can't let you do this, Mother. You have to die now. What do you need?
Okay, you're fucking
How did you...
broken. And now, you're gonna die! Oh, she's paralyzed.
I'm not gonna warn you again. What do you think you're doing?
That's a broken piece of shit. Fuck you! Out of my face. I gotta go back in here. This is that fucking closet door. Hello. Don't judge me. What a fucking joke. Dude. Oh no, I have been impaled on the... Fuck you. I don't think I've run into anything like that in any other Bethesda game I've played. Only in Skyrim, the worst game in their catalog. Focusing entirely on casuals, embracing the simplicity. And of course the standard affair of a Jeremy Soule soundtrack, which we'll never get to experience again. That was it. Key required door had like 3 fucking potions. It's potatoes, yeah. Potatoes make it all worth it. You know, I actually do wonder if there is anything I could have gained from keeping her alive. But I think the answer to that is pretty solidly a no. I'm fully aware of this sort of situation. Nothing happens. She has no lines of dialogue to say. But that about does that. Better luck with... Oh god, a bear! Is this already... Such a pity we had to kill a hostile bear. I don't know how I'll ever recover from that. No, this is all so trivial. trivial. Just trivial. And yet I don't want to raise the difficulty, because I know in this game, all difficulty does is turn things into sponges. Oh no, a Dargan. Yeah, you can't win against bullet time, motherfucker. You were killed by iron arrows. Isn't that embarrassing, bitch?
We cannot ignore this for long.
Cool, huh?
Right behind you. What do you want me to carry?
All of this heavy bullshit.
You lead, I'll follow.
We just clip through your body. Alright, we're coming up on a burial mound, I think that is. Either that or an orc village. Maybe I'll kill all the orcs. As this thing goes, orcs are dorks. A tub of what? A tub of shit. Christ alive, what the hell was that? Well, I guess I'm useless in this fight. Goat! Yeah, we need to kill that goat. That thing's crazy. You never know what's gonna happen.
No magic.
Motherfucking goat ate some rings.
You have no business here outside.
Forgive Ugor's harsh words. She's merely doing as she's been told. Please, our tribe suffers, and we need help. Our chief Yamars was once a strong and proud warrior. Now he is stricken, cursed. He is weak, and so our tribe is weak. The giants sense this and intrude on our territory. Now they assault our very home. Yamars refuses help, but I sense that you may be just what we need.
Fuck you.
We have been on our own for some time now. I fear we will not survive. Ugur, no! This may be the one.
Here, you're fucking orcs. Walk in here, steal your shit, use your resources, and I'm gone. Most other games, Bethesda included, I'd go out of my way. They got more quests to do, but this game's just got a bunch of shit that's not interesting at all. Fuck. Whatever, I don't care. Not anymore. Fuck. Whoops. It's probably like a burial mound or something.
You have returned. Will you now aid me in contacting Malakath?
No.
Until next time. You have returned.
No.
Will you
Shut
now
up.
aid me in contacting You should not be here, outsider. Until You should not be here, outsider. You should not be here, outsider.
Now go right, please.
I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you, friend?
Yeah, friend.
We have sworn loyalty to Yamar's. He will see us through these dark times. Our tribe has survived this
We have
long
angered
without the
Malakath,
Asher.
so
You
we
can't
must
go
be
on.
punished.
Shut up! Every single motherfucking person speaks at the same time. I will accept your recompense. What do you want?
We have sworn loyalty to Yamar's. He will see us through
We
these
have
dark.
angered
What do you
Malakath,
want?
and so we must
You
be
to die.
punished.
Until next time.
You look completely normal. I see no reason to aid this
We have
village.
angered Malakath, and so we must be punished.
Good. Die then. We've got real problems here in Skyrim among its real people, the Nords. No time for petty
Our tribe has
issues
survived this long.
of orcs.
Our tribe has survived.
Why did
this
you
long
follow
without
me?
you
Leave me
interfering.
alone.
We'll be fine.
Good. I don't care. Die.
You have
Shut
returned.
up. Fuck off.
Now
Kill
aid
yourself.
me. We have been on our own for some time now. I fear we will not survive.
Now for things that are actually important. There's a lumber mill over here. Also, it's nighttime. Oh my god, it's a wolf! Oh my god, it's a bear! This ability to cause paralysis by simply hitting somebody, hell overpowered. A quest marker here. This looks like a pretty bog standard mill. There's a guard over here.
Got to thinking. Maybe I'm the Dragonborn. I just don't know it yet. Go fiddling with any locks around here, we're going to have a real problem.
Oh, you mean like this? Why is there a quest marker on this door? There appears to... Oh. Hello? A torch.
You're not supposed to be in here.
You're not supposed to...
I'm warning
Never
you.
should have
Back
come
off.
here.
Get away!
Oh, that's what this quest is for. Okay. Let's just okay, it's morning time.
It's just me and my mother at the mill here. My father is gone. We don't know what happened to him. I hope you're not here to start some trouble. I'll fight you if I have to.
Kid, your father
Ouch.
is
Hey.
dead. He's never coming back. Asshole.
I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you? Here for work? Get an axe and bring me all the wood you can chop.
Actually, I'm here to tell you that your husband is fucking dead.
No, it can't be. Oh my. And all this time I was thinking he'd been unfaithful to me. I feel so stupid. I've been a fool, wasting my time sitting here helpless when I could have sent help sooner. Perhaps this is all my doing. What's done is done. Here, I want you to have this. Bringing me closure was kind of you.
Yep, it's all your fault.
With just myself and one child, it's damn near impossible. With Leifnar gone, it's really put me in a terrible bind. I'm having trouble making ends meet. At this rate, we won't last more than a few more seasons at best. Then I'll just have to sell the old place.
Not my problem.
Drop by and see us again if you're ever in the area.
I've got your back. What do you want me to carry?
When did I pick that up? Or that?
You lead, I'll follow.
Defeat Ilias. The quest is over. She's already dead. I nuked her.
I'm right behind you. What do you want me to carry?
I may have intended initially to do all this selling after the previous recording session, whenever that was. But I suppose I had simply not done that.
Let's get going then.
Divine smile on you, friend.
What?
Gotta go fast. Am I misremembering? Is this not a shop? That's my house.
Welcome to the Pond Prawn. Come on in, take a look around.
Oh yes, you've completely forgotten about the time that I came in here to shake you down for the guild.
I have all sorts of interesting items for sale. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
You're not too enthused that I just drained your bank account, are you?
Thanks again for the delivery to Marco. What can I do for you? Greetings. Take a look.
Did I rob this guy?
Safe travels, Landstrider.
My husband Bearsea will be the death.
You gonna buy something?
He spends too much
See
time
for
worrying
yourself.
about Riften and not enough about himself.
Come back when you're... Need to spend more gold.
That covers it for anything I need to sell.
I knew it. I knew my father was a hero and he didn't just run away.
But he's dead. Don't forget you being an asshole, kid. I don't care if you are just a kid. I'm gonna fight you! Bitch. Retard.
What?
Whoops. That's not my bullet time spell. What was his plan exactly? Ambushing party like this. Well, Oregonians aren't known for being smart. See, as I try to sneak up on something that I just ran up on. Yeah, no shit. I'm literally inside of it right now. What? That's a dwarven ruin. Did you know this was a dwarven ruin? This ruin took 12 years to make. What? Shut the fuck up. I'm hoping there are organics in here, otherwise the effort I put into poisoning this bow, clicking like one button twice, would be wasted.
I don't like this place. It feels like we're being watched.
It's a simple job, Drennan. We get in, we steal the lexicon, we leave. Don't get jumpy.
If you two cannot handle this, we can find others to hire.
Enough. Their services will be more than adequate. Let us continue.
Wait a minute. This is the quest for that random thing I got from the docks in Riften. Lexicon. Thing that comes in rotated by default in a perfect sprite format, but is in reality a 3D object you can manipulate and spin. Now let's continue to sneak for no reason other than trying to level up the sneak skill. That's not a Not an enemy I can kill. With stealth. Yeah, I know it's not good. I know I'm not super expecting to damage magic or anything like that, but I expected a dual-casted lightning rod to do more than that. I've been using scrap metal, picking up things I don't intend to pick up. I'm just so used to stealing everything. Magic is not over here. Let's continue in third person because I'm using melee. Same issue as in Fallout 4, where melee is actually, or melee as people like to pronounce it, doesn't make any sense verbally. Oh.
This place is unbelievable.
Avanchenzel is as much a library as it is a city, built to hold the vast memories of the dwemer.
Yeah, just like Fallout 4, all the good parts of melee combat are locked behind third person. The animations only play third person, and the first person animations are boring. Grab me some cool shit here. Locked by imaginations from the other side, I suppose. Or perhaps I can get there from here. Haha. I absolutely do not need this garbage or the money that's associated with it. I forgot this game still lets you jump when you're over encumbered compared to Fallout 3, which is the previous Bethesda game, which is why it's being brought up,
what do you want me to carry?
in which you cannot jump when you're over encumbered. I had to deal with too many people getting all sorts of confused and angry about me mentioning things. It's reminiscent of when I did Doom 3 computer version for the first time, and I was comparing it to the Xbox version because that's the version I had played previously. I was comparing my experience with the two, and someone got all pissed off, angry, and offended. Probably a fucking Redditor at that. Because I was doing so, because he thought it was just like, you're shitting on this conservation, it's not cute. You know what's not cool? Being a bitch. Hey, this guy. This guy is being a bitch. I hope this is still recording, because that little press Alt plus Z to launch you for an experience just appeared again. I'll just restart the recording. Be safe. You know what happens with the bitches? Okay, okay, come on, for fuck's sake. Fine, I'll just fight him in normal time, because you don't... Of course, now that the fight is over, now it's gonna work. I pressed the button to do the shout. In the middle of the fight, it did nothing at all. Just one of many reasons I just stopped playing this 9 months ago. Shit doesn't do what it's supposed to do. And so much is just not interesting. I'm leveling up light armor. Can I bullet time now? Thanks. This would be a much cooler feature if I were not slowed down as well. That's the thing that made stuff like Aurora cool in Starfield. And the only thing in Fallout 4 I can think of is the legendary item effect, where time slows if your health gets too low. Your movements aren't slowed down as much as everybody else's, and that is what makes it beneficial. I mean, sure, I can still look around at normal speed when in bullet time, but I want my other actions to be boosted in speed as well. Okay, you can just not do the attack animation, because I pressed it while falling. Good lord. Alright, that's... Oh, for the love of fucking God, I forgot. If you get hit by lightning, your mana drains. Alright, you two fuck around with that. I'm mad. I'm just gonna run away in anger. Use my healing magic. I suppose there's got to be some way for this game to be somewhat challenging without turning up the difficulty, which does nothing but make everything a bullet sponge. But I really did just completely forget that's what that magic did. And I was fighting enemies that used that magic.
What do you want me to carry?
Why are you wearing that, you idiot? That's worse than what you had before. I'm going to punish you by making you carry this fucking...
Still here.
God, you're stupid. Stupid. Why are you wearing that helmet? You have a dragon scale helmet that's objectively better, and you're wearing this.
You lead, I'll follow.
Or you know what? I lied. Alright, this time, this is the last refill. I'm already actually kind of feeling like I shouldn't have refilled it. It's too late now. Can't unpour it. I can very much put it in the fridge, which I might actually do.
Why are all these metal fiends ignoring us?
Avanchenzell is waiting.
Waiting for what?
No one seems to know. Perhaps the return of the dwemer. Perhaps the end of the world.
Best get rid of the ones we see, just in case.
Sure, nothing bad's gonna happen. Just the intended action here was to do the power attack that does like a full 360, that first attack, but instead it decided to do this twice in a row.
And yet none of us can pick a damned lock.
Should have hired a thief. I don't know. Should just use the passive regens for now, I suppose. Use the active restorations during combat. Something is bugging out. You can keep the dwarven lever. You know what? And the war axe. It's garbage. Why did I even pick that up? I'm sure that's exactly what whatever that is supposed to sound like. More iron arrows. What fell? Nothing. Okay. Idiot. Alright, we got a Fulbright.
It is planning on starting a fire?
This place is huge.
It is large indeed. I did not anticipate Avanchenzell's size or the time needed to uncover the entrance. A few hours sleep and we should be ready to continue through.
Maybe we should turn back. I don't want to sleep here.
Drennan, you do understand that the lexicon at the bottom of this place holds the accumulated memories of centuries of dwemer.
Not to mention our pay.
So we're not turning back, you fool.
Besides, you're not scared of a few sleeping metal men, are you, Drennan?
Then there was silence. You just fucking copied me. This place was dark as shit. You could have pulled that out anytime. We wait until I pull it out. Yeah, it could be because... Fuck you. Because I have HDR monitor, auto HDR enabled and everything. Well, no, there is a brightness control and I do have it down, but like this fucking area, if you don't pull out a torch, has no lighting whatsoever. It's just a flat gray. It honestly looks kind of bad. And I do have HDR calibrated on this thing. Granted, the game itself doesn't have HDR, so it doesn't have the ability to calibrate in that regard, but System-wise, it is. What? Those have never been that deadly before. What am I over encumbered by? I'm nothing. Nothing. I'm not over encumbered. Why am I walking? Alright, where's the loot from the spider? Nowhere? Whatever. Okay, how do I get this to work? I don't, apparently. Apparently I can't equip a torch and then swap it out appropriately with a two-handed weapon. Give me that 5 gold and leave. None of this matters, I don't care.
This place is huge.
Racial phylogeny. Phylogeny. After much analysis of living specimens, the council long ago determined that all races of elves and humans may mate with each other and bear fertile offspring. Generally, the offspring bear the racial traits of the mother, although some traces of the father's race may also be present. It is less clear whether the Argonians and Khajiit are infertile with both humans and elves. Though there have been many reports about the errors of children from these unions, as well as stories of unions with Daedra, there have been no well-documented offspring. Khajiit differ from humans and elves not only in their skeletal and dermal physiology, the fur that covers their bodies, but in their metabolism and digestion as well. Argonians, like the Drew, appear to be a semi-aquatic limnophilic form of humans, though it is by no means clear whether the Argonians should be classified with Drew, men, mare, or in this author's opinion, certain tree-dwelling lizards and black mosh. Their reproductive biology of orcs is at present not well understood, and the same is true of goblins, trolls, harpies, Drew, Saci, Imka, there is Daedra, and many others. Certainly there have been cases of intercourse between these races, generally in the nature of rape or magical seduction, but there have been no documented cases of pregnancy. Still, the infertility of these creatures in the civilized hominids is yet to be empirically established or refuted, likely due to the deep cultural differences. Surely any normal Bosmer or Breton impregnated by an orc would keep that shame to herself. There's no reason to suppose that an orc maiden impregnated by a woman would not be likewise ostracized by her society. Regrettably, our oaths as healers keep us from forcing a coupling to satisfy our scientific knowledge. We do know, however, that the Sloat of Thras are hermaphrodites in their youth and later reabsorb the reproductive organs once they are old enough to move about on land. It can be safely assumed that they are not infertile with men or mare. One might wonder One might further wonder whether the proper classification of these same races, to use the imprecise but useful term, should be made from the assumption of the common heritage, and the differences between them have arisen from magical experimentation, the manipulations of the so-called Earthbones, or from gradual changes from one generation to the next. An interesting field of study, I suppose. You know what? I am going to put the rest of this glass away. I don't anticipate anything horribly wrong happening if I do not. However, instincts are firing and telling me it would be a mistake to consume the rest of it. Strange things have happened since the days of yore. I will say that. Alright. I've dispensed with the rum. I have returned with a can of Yuengling, traditional lager. As they call it, the local brew, compared to Rolling Rock. Give it a lighter, smoother switch away from liquor to water. This all is not a bit or anything stupid like that. I don't know what the fuck is going on where I'm speaking in a way that in which I aim to appear more intellectual than reality may convey. It really is not as if alcohol causes major psychological and personality changes. Perhaps it's a reaction, an unexpected reaction with allergy medicine that I took a dose of many hours ago, approaching 12 hours ago. Or maybe I'm just being fucking weird. First time I've been drinking anything harder than Jägermeister or beer. In like 2 or 3 years. Of course, I'm doing it while doing Let's Play content, which I have not actually done outside of my... What was that? Outside of my attempt at doing a Borderlands Let's Play in 5-6 years. About the last Let's Play I can remember doing would be either Hunt Down the Freeman or Sniper Ghost Warrior 3. One of the two. I do intend on doing another run through of Hunt Down the Freeman. I just need to wait for whenever they release that fancy update or whatever they're calling it. The whole thing where apparently the paid release build is not what the development team intended to have released. Which, come to think of it, isn't entirely logical. For if there were a better, more complete build than what was released, what is logical is that it would not take this long for it to be released. Even if there are claims that the project lead, the one who receives the money and all that shit and owns the Steam release profile and all that, claims that he took the money and ran. In the grand scheme of things, it really doesn't matter. Who gives a shit? It's a shitty Half-Life fanfiction that I give maybe not a pass, but some credence to it, because I don't know, I have a soft spot for people that actually bother to do something and bother to try and do it for reasons beyond simply seeking profit and attention. There does appear to be at least some level of passion in even that particular product. What the shit is this? Since when is survival mode on? What is this? Why is that turned on? I never turned that on. Connected, man. Let's get that the hell. How are you? Why is this even a thing? This is the PC version. What connect command? Is it even possible, in this manner at least, to have it connected to a fucking computer? I know there's a way to have the connected to some sort of device, computer, tablet, something else. I mean, fucking, whether it's real or bullshit for entertainment, Ghost Adventures. Man, I bet Zach fucking Baggins kind of regrets that goofy ass name by this point. But whether it's real or fake, doesn't matter. One of their fucking systems that they use involves plugging a Kinect into some sort of computer system. I think it's a Windows system, since the UI includes like a Windows 10 start menu and taskbar and all that, and uses that to like register shapes, humanoid figures. So there is a way to use it, but fucking what I'm talking about here, is it possible to connect a connect from a fucking Xbox One to a Windows computer and use it as an input device? Is that even possible? I don't remember ever seeing this as an option. In Survive, I'm afraid to change this, because I don't know what it's going to do, because I never turned it on. I never turned that figure on, that option on. Vibration, I don't know about that. That's not doing anything. I'm not using a controller, but I'm not hearing it vibrate against a metal stand that the controller's sitting on, as well as my secondary monitor, and by extension the arm that is holding this microphone. How did I get to this? How did I get to this topic of discussion?
I thought you said these things were sleeping.
You said they were sleeping. I said they were waiting. It seems a few of them were waiting for someone to try and take the lexicon.
Great.
Wow! This is really exciting and interesting! Something about the lighting in this special edition of Skyrim. Like, it's not good in a really fancy technical level. You know, nothing on the level of, I want to say ray tracing, but people are obviously going to misunderstand that. It's not good in a technical impressiveness level, like you would see with ray tracing in new games, or with, to use an older game as an example, Doom 3. Now, obviously that has opaque stencil shadows, but for 2003, that was mind-blowing fucking lighting. That was amazing for the time. Per pixel lighting and all that. Stalker. Specifically the alpha build. That's another place where I saw this exact sort of thing. With colored bloom. And something about that just looks not technically amazing, but aesthetically pleasing. Even if it's kind of overblown to the point that it looks ridiculous. Like it's bleeding off the screen. But then you get away from the light source and you get to this, and it's just fucking flat gray. Looks like absolute dog shit. There's no lighting of any sort here, except for this dude's arms. Okay, like, no, I gotta have a weapon equipped. Okay, see, the lighting on him looks okay. Still missing some basic things like self-shadowing. This version of the engine doesn't support nice things, but that looks okay. But everything else here looks like total ass. Especially since the... What effect do I have on this axe? Fire. The fire effect on this axe manifests in the form of a just a flat shader appearing on top of it. My right hand, my character's right hand is off of the handle. Can't see it here either. That's right, that's how you... The x-axis is reversed. When was this ever a thing? Fucking weird shit going on here. But it looks consistent between first and third person view, I suppose. Yeah, lighting up here in these areas. The lighting on the fire effect manifests as a flat shader. Makes it look like it's glowing, but it doesn't emit any light. It just all looks terrible. Terrible. Then you get to somewhere that actually has some lighting, and it looks okay. I was done with the fight. Somebody else here. Well, you take care of it. I'm gonna loot a little and continue working on making myself continue to be cognizant so I can finish this can of lager. This is a very nice pint-sized can. As in, it's pint. It's a full pint, 16 ounces. You know, I called it a pint-sized can and then immediately remembered that pint-sized is often used to refer to something small. When in a can of beverage, a pint is actually larger than usual. It's very nice, actually. I like Yuengling. I think it's my favorite brand of beer. It tastes, as far as beer is concerned, good. It's got the right kind of bitterness. It's got the right kind of feel. It's not super strong. Like Natural Ice is another, I guess, macro lager is what you call it. Big brand, not a micro IPA or whatever. like, natural ice is stronger, but I don't know. I like Yangling. Yuangling. The only thing I don't like is that I probably sound like a retard because I'm I'm almost guaranteed not pronouncing this right. Yuangling. Yangling. Yuangling. Whatever the fuck it's called. And it's honestly the best deal. Because if you mathematize it out, you do the calculations mathematically. When you buy a 12-pack of 16-ounce cans, it works out to the equivalent of 16 12-ounce cans. And the cost around here is about $12.79 for that 12-pack. Which makes it still a better deal than other budget kings like Bush, which sells a 15-pack of 12 ounces for about 10. Pabst, which sells a 12-pack of 12 ounces for $9.89. Honestly, I've only ever seen Budweiser. Anybody remember Budweiser? I think even the epic funny controversy about some marketer deciding some whatever. I don't even want to get into that bullshit. I'm so beyond done with contemporary politics and culture war garbage. Oh, it's not a flat texture. It's actually modeled just very low. Everything's low res. Yeah, Budweiser is the only other brand that I see, at least in the one place that I get beer, that has pint cans. What was this conversation? Where did I start this? What was I trying to say before I went off on a million different tangents? Why am I walking? Because I hit caps lock, that's why. I did not click that.